All right, so we are talking about position versus time graphs today. So actually, I pulled these notes or these slides from some physical science notes, but I think for what we need, it's going to cover it really well. So again, distance versus time, or what we're going to consider it as position versus time, really, right? Because we have talked about the difference between those two things. So on a distance versus time graph, the slope is equal to the speed, right? Or really the velocity, right? Because distance over time or displacement over time, right? So v over t is speed, right? Or velocity, right? Obviously, it's velocity if it has direction. So if you had a graph like this one, you could find the slope, right? So rise over run. So like at this point, right? So again, we're going over 1, up 2, over 1, up 2, over 1, up 2. So that means our slope is 2. So we're going 2 meters per second. All right, but more importantly, I really want you guys to be able to look at a graph and recognize how that object is moving, right? So when we have, again, we're talking position versus time, but ideally they look the same. So in a distance versus time graph, if you start here at the bottom and go up in a straight line, we're moving at a constant speed and away from our reference point, right? So our reference point is like here, but we're going away from it. Now, when we have a negative slope, we're still moving at a constant speed, but we're coming towards the reference point. So the reference point is going to be our x-axis down here, right? That's our reference point. Right? So even on these, that bottom line is our reference point. So when we're going at a curve here, it's speeding up, right? The line is becoming steeper and steeper, right? And we're going away from the reference point here. Here, we're still we're starting at our reference point, but we start off steep and we slow down. So that means that object is slowing down. So the biggest thing is realizing that the bottom part is your reference point. Straight lines are telling you constant speed. Curved lines are telling you that you are either speeding up or slowing down, right? Especially come ACT time, like these are patterns and things that you need to be able to recognize just from glancing at a graph. There's a lot of math we can do to get deep in there, but honestly, I don't want to spend a lot of time on that because there's a lot of other things in kinematics I want us to focus our time on. But at the bare minimum, I want you to be able to recognize these things for position versus time. So again, this is a really short video. There will be another short one tomorrow on velocity versus time with the same general idea, but just different graphs. All right, so add this to your notes however you need to. Again, we're skipping through a lot of that position versus time graph stuff so we can move on to some other things. We are having an open note test on Friday.